So I want to do a follow-up video to the video I just posted last week that got so many hundreds of negative comments. So I did a video last week with my special guest. She's also a relationship coach named Marshawn, where we talked about why are so many Black women single over 40, and what can we do about it. This video was definitely meant to uplift, to start the conversation and the dialogue. We're not going to be able to give every daggone answer as to why are so many, 68% of Black women are single, and what can we do about it. This video was in no way to demean or degrade any Black man out here at all. As I have repeatedly said in my videos, I have raised three adult Black sons. I have two Black grandsons and two Black nephews. And at the age of I am still daddy's little girl. So I'm the last person that's going to use her platform, regardless of how small or how large the platform is, to degrade or put down any Black man. But I want to talk about, like, how did we get here? How did we get to the point to where we can't even uplift a Black woman and give encouragement to the Black woman without this male toxic masculinity crowd coming for you? So if you commented on that video, if you watched the video, one, I appreciate your input, whether you attacked me or not. Doesn't matter. I still appreciate your watching. I still appreciate you taking the time to comment. But I want to address some of those comments because I still have the outstanding question: what can we do to bridge the gap in our relationships? What can we do? Let's start with some of these comments, shall we? First, let me preface and say that my name is Vee Mindful. I am a relationship coach and I coach all nationalities. I don't just coach Black women. I know that my guest, she does focus on Black women over 40, but on this channel, on this platform, I coach all nationalities and men and women. One comment I got repeatedly. I can't address all your comments, but I can address the ones that I saw repeatedly. So the first one: divorced women, because she and I are divorced women can't coach anything. How can you coach anything about relationships when you are divorced? Here on this channel, if you would take the time to watch some of my videos, relationships are not about struggle. Relationships are not about let's see how long we can stay together until we drive each other batshit crazy. No, not all relationships are going to last until the dawn of day. I just had somebody on my show. She is from India. She is of Indian culture. She got divorced after 22 years of marriage, and she shares her story also about her being masculine. Also, get this, of her going on 300 plus dates. Imagine that, right? So again, I haven't posted that yet, but she shares a very interesting story that I will be posting next week. And she also is a relationship coach because she teaches women, you know what? It's okay to start over. And even if you're a man, it's okay to start over because what all relationships end. All relationships end, all marriages end, whether it's death or divorce, and relationships or whether you break up. There is no badge of honor of people staying married 75 years. My parents, I am blessed to say that my parents have been married almost 52 years. My parents have a very happy, loving, stable, healthy relationship. And that's all I've seen my entire life. So y'all can save the bullshit about two divorced women don't know nothing about relationships. But I know a lot of people have never seen a healthy relationship. They don't even know how to be in a healthy relationship. So they attach to people thinking that's love. And it's not love, baby girl, baby guy, whoever. It's not love. It's just what you thought was love because you never received love. Can you turn a relationship around? Yes. You absolutely can. Okay, but I also give people the strength and the will enough to know that if it doesn't work out, you are not a failure. And yes, that came with my divorced experience. Two, this comment I love, love, love. Black women deserve to be single. My gosh, if that ain't some hateful rhetoric right there, why do Black women deserve to be single over anybody else? Yes, there's a large number of us that are single, but why do we deserve to be single over all the other nationalities? Just for transparency purposes, y'all, I am a biracial woman. I was raised in a biracial household. No, my mama ain't white. My mother is Asian, straight from her mother country. Okay. She is first generation Asian in this country. And again, my parents have been married 50, almost 52 years. But I identify as a Black woman. You can look at me and see why. Ding. I look Black, don't I? My experiences are of a Black woman. I pledged a historically Black sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, many, many years ago. So, yes, I identify as a Black woman. But why do we, out of everybody else, deserve to be single? We don't. We don't. Now, can we be a little rough around the edges? Yes. But that conversation was meant to bridge the gap. What can we do to close that gap? It was not meant for everyone to come and attack. Like, this is why, yeah, I don't nobody want y'all. No, first of all, if that was true, I wouldn't have all nationalities asking me out. So I'm like, that's not true. One of my clients, white male, will not be trying to take Black women out because he's attracted to Black women. He lives on the West Coast, ladies. I'm just going to say that. But either way, that's not true. There are a lot of people who want to be in relationships with Black women. We're naturally nurturing, we're naturally caring. We open our arms to any and everybody. So, some of y'all who travel with this passport bros stuff, right? You would know if you actually took the time to get from under these little 18-year-old little girls and actually go to a museum and read up on some of the history in these countries that you're actually traveling to. You would realize that this theme is very common across the world. It's called divide and conquer. The colonizers from Europe went around the world to divide and conquer everything, and they were very successful in dividing and conquering us Black folks. Yes, they were. You take one group of people, you elevate one group, and you put the other group down. How would we have been able to be captured as slaves if that mentality didn't work? And that mentality still works to this day. You can go to Vietnam. I went to Vietnam last year. A lot of y'all, and I will admit, I didn't know the full history of the Vietnam War, but if you go there, you can learn from their perspective. Vietnam was already colonized by Europeans, the French folks who were killing and raping and destroying the Vietnamese culture for years, well before there was a Vietnam War. And then Vietnam decided to unite to say, you know what, we're going to get these French people out of our country. They became communists because China and Russia was saying, y'all got to keep people out of your country because you see what happened. And then what happens? Here come America. And this has happened in many other countries. You can go to any, if I bet you the ones who are so pro-Black probably have never stepped a foot on the continent of Africa. Well, you know what? Guess who has? This Chinese and Black chick has on a few countries in Africa. And if you go down there to visit some of the countries in Africa, you will see the same story over and over and over again. They know and knew that the family together was always going to be stronger than apart. How do you break up a strong family unit? You tear the family apart. And we still have that mentality to this day that I can do all things all by myself. Now, I don't like it when women say that. I don't need no man. I don't do that. No, I disagree because we need each other. We're not going to bridge the gap with each other if we're constantly tearing each other down. I don't see any purpose in it. If you want to date somebody of another race or nationality, go for it. Trust me, I speak for all Black women to say, handle your business. Okay. No love lost here. We will not shed one tear about it. You do not have to elevate yourself in any time or any situation by putting down other people because that's not how you elevate yourself at all. That's how you invite all that negative karma to come back and find you and bite you in your ass. So many comments about, well, y'all deserve to be single moms. And it's like, I'm sorry, did I sleep with myself and get myself pregnant? Did I? No, I didn't. It's twofold. I can be accountable for, yes, I married a man. I absolutely did. And we stayed married 12 years. This man has he has a very personable personality. Handsome is debatable, but either way, intelligent, educated, all these things that looked good on paper. I, at the time, not realizing that this person has some toxic behaviors. I can own up and be accountable to that completely, fully, 100%. Okay. But at what point is that man, what point are you men supposed to be accountable to your actions? Next comment. Okay. Oh, y'all ain't nothing but grannies. I'm gonna tell you, Coach Marshawn is not a granny, but you know what? I am, and I'm proud of it. I got two grandchildren. Well, I'm gonna count the third one too, because my sister passed away, and so my sister's grandchild is my grandchild. So yes, I am a granny, and damn proud of it. Another comment I got: women don't earn $400,000. Okay, maybe in your little tiny town of Arkansas or Mississippi, maybe they don't. But I live in a large metropolitan area, and several women I know make $400,000. You got to understand, your world is your world, and my world is my world. My examples that I gave are pertinent and relatable to me. They may not be relatable to you, and that's okay. You can easily take off one of those zeros and say, let's say that she earns $40,000 and a man earns $10,000 a year. Next comment: Black women are trying to be the man. I legit asked a question at the end of the interview about, are Black women more masculine? Okay. And there are so, this is a, like Coach Marshawn said, this is a loaded question. And I couldn't agree with her more. I teach women on the masculine and feminine imbalance, right? Women have no problem. Even, yes, Black women, we have no problem with playing the role of showing up as our feminine being. But I can sit here and tell you this, and I speak for every single woman around. I don't care nationality, I don't care. She is naturally, innately feminine. She knows how to be nurturing, caring. A woman and a man have different DNA. We're built differently, and we're not going to deny that. I don't care if he was born with a coochie or not. Okay. But we're caring. We are motivating. We're influential. The power of a woman is phenomenal. And I am not going to deny that. But if she brings that energy to the relationship, that masculine man, he needs to be ready to receive her. He needs to be ready to show up as that masculine being. If your woman isn't showing up to be that feminine, that soft being that we know that she's innately able to be, are you creating that environment? Because any woman, when she's not feeling safe, any woman is going to retract. Any woman is going to not allow herself to be vulnerable because she doesn't feel safe. So, if you have a woman that's showing up to be loving and giving and nurturing and just vulnerable with you, then you are blessed. You are showing up to be the masculine man. But she can come to the relationship all day every day in her feminine being. But once that environment is threatened, once that environment is not making her feel emotionally safe or connected, I promise you, with everything in me, that woman will no longer be feminine. Another comment I got is, a woman can't coach a man to get a woman. Huh? That comment make no damn sense. If you want to learn how to embrace a woman and get a woman, shouldn't you ask a woman? Should you not ask a woman? So yes, I coach men, and I successfully coach men. Just like Coach Stefan speaks, he coaches a lot of women in how to get men. Y'all, that comment absolutely made no sense. Now, the video was talking about, what can women do better? What can we as women do better? Right. And there are a lot of factors that's facing us. One, we have the red pill society. Many people who commented on my video subscribe to that mentality, that toxic male masculinity stuff. I don't support any of that stuff. I don't tear down any man. I don't care what man on this channel. Again, I have raised men. Why would I want women to date my sons just to tear my sons down? That doesn't even make any sense logically. I'm here to uplift, and I'm here to bridge the gap. I'm here to bring us closer. I don't care who you date and who you love. One thing that I do encourage is, can we have respectful dialogue? You can disagree with me, like this man, he is doing a whole response video to my video. We can respectfully disagree. He's not tearing me down. He's not saying anything really bad about me and my personality or anything like that. He's just giving his male perspective. And you know what? I respect that. I was also on Mr. Big L's YouTube channel, and we respectfully had a good dialogue. I'm open to having a good dialogue, right? Because how can we become better if we legit don't do better? But again, I know we have the societies like the passport bros. First of all, I'm glad you got a damn passport. Travel the world, go see the world. But again, you don't have to do that and put a whole group of people down, all US born women, white, black, whatever woman, it doesn't care. I don't care what type of woman, but if you don't want an American born woman, that's fine. I speak for all American women and say, bye. We're not going to sit here and beg men to please be with me, because here's a fact: married men live longer by 10 years than single men. Women can extend your life. We give life and we can extend your life. But guess what? On the flip side, impact to a woman's longevity, none. Gone are the days. Let me just say, gone are the days is that's why you single. That doesn't hurt like it may have hurt 40 years ago. That doesn't hurt single women today. Y'all can stop using that as ammunition, because I'm here to tell you that doesn't hurt us. A lot of women are choosing to be single, just like the 4B movement in South Korea. These women are changing the game out there, and it is coming into America. These women are swearing off sex, swearing off men, swearing off having babies, and swearing off dating men. This is legit changing their population. The birth of babies is going down, down, down. Why? Because they are tired. They like, look, no, I don't want to date y'all sons no more. Okay, they come into the relationship with so much BS. And just imagine if you're a man and you in South Korea and you done met a woman that subscribes to this mentality, the 4B movement, you ain't getting no coochie from her. And if that really expands here in the US, a lot of y'all are gonna be effed up. So why not learn how to become better? That's what this channel is all about. You can go through every last one of my videos. I do not degrade men. I do not degrade women. Sometimes I get on women and be like, y'all, we got to do better. It's men out here who need our love and support. Y'all, let's show up better. Let's become better. And men, what can you do better to make your wife, your partner, your relation, the other person you're in a relationship with, or just yourself? What can you do better so that we can connect with you? All that other BS, y'all coming on my channel saying this, that's why she, oh, that's why she this, that's why she divorced. Good. Because let me tell you something, my mouth is slick, my skin is thick, and my comeback is quick. You ain't hurting my feelings. I will say I fully appreciate everyone who watched that video, who commented on that video, who provided some helpful feedback. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. I'm here to continue to have open dialogue. If you find yourself needing either self help, self love, relationship help, if you are a woman and you want to honor yourself, but you are having attachment style issues, if you are having your imbalance in your masculine and your feminine energy, you genuinely want to learn how to embrace your feminine power. What does it mean to find and use your feminine power? Y'all, by all means, I have books, I have courses, and I offer coaching. So please hit up Vee Mindful in the comment sections below. Check out the description if you're listening to me on my podcast. I thank you very much so. And if you want to be entertained, by all means, go to that video on YouTube, and you too can read all those comments, those negative comments that people left me. Y'all, till next week, y'all take care of yourselves. And I genuinely mean that.